Joe couldn't make it here today because he's got to deal with a little bit of some credit card issues that he had. He didn't know he expected. Who knew he was going to make a bed and breakfast in the Philippines for 4 months? But anyhow, I'm here to take his place today. Now, the show will go on as normal, as much as normal is with this dumbass. And we will be looking at some seriously interesting stuff. Now, I don't know shit about avalanches, and I don't know shit about ice climbing, but I do know shit about shit. And so, could you guys, if you can help me there, is like, please stay online entirely. Don't interrupt the flow of this show. I like to collect as many users as possible, if that's no big deal. And we will carry on with this. So I guess he's got a little note here for me. Do the weather. What the fuck's the weather got to do with anything? Okay, well, let's do this thing. Weather. What do you say? Weather, he's got it right here. Oh, yeah, right, weather. Right. So, apparently, if you know anything about weather, which I don't, you will see that it's sunny out, I think, and that yeah, it's sunny. So this is the sun with some clouds, and there's a number underneath it. So it says C. It's 9, right? Which means I don't know what. Anyhow, and at night it's -5 degrees, which, see, it's -5, see? And this is Arabic, that's why it goes backwards, or Chinese, one of those two. And then the next day is 10 degrees. I'm assuming that's pretty hot. I don't know. And at night, oh, it's going to be, see, it's going to be 2 degrees, and it's got water droplets coming from the cloud, which I assume that must be rain. I'm not sure. And let's see, Friday is rain. I guess that's in the daytime. And at night, that rain's going to turn into not rain, because it's below rain freezing level. See, it's -3. Now, we could look at that forever, and that would be completely meaningless to me. It doesn't mean a goddamn thing. But I usually check all my sources, and so I will go to the Weather Network because they generally have the weather I like to see. I always go through several sources of weather until I get what it is that I want to see. And here we can see, these are conflicting information. I may have to hack this website and deal with this shit. God damn it. Sons of bitches. Let's see now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Temperatures of what? -5, -4 at night. Chances of precipitation. These are percentages. Why, that doesn't mean anything to me. Winds, though. Winds. This would mean more to me if there was actually snow available for transport, which there is not. So, winds from the southwest at 19. Very little wind, little that hasn't been transported already, so don't expect big changes in accumulation on aspects opposite to this. So it should be northeast, right? That ain't going to change anything. Same old as far as I'm concerned. I've been watching this thing for a few days now. Alrighty. I gotta transition here because the thing is, now I gotta check something else. He had some notes for me here. Tell them about avalanche conditions. Avalanche conditions? The fuck's an avalanche? Jesus Christ, there's things I gotta do for this fucking guys. Make me goddamn sons of bitch. So there I am now. So there's this website here, and it really doesn't tell you too much, right? Except that green means go. I know that much. Yellow means you got to kind of slow down, and then you probably have to stop. And what we have here is what we call an upside down forecast. The upper elevation winds and temperatures. What did you say? The upper elevation winds and cooling temps are going to keep this all nice and stable up high. However, the sheltered part down lower is not going to receive those winds, and it doesn't have the freeze. So what we got here is a deteriorating condition in the lower part. That's what it says. Yeah, that's what it says. And you fucking listen to it too, right? Okay, so after that, I'm supposed to talk about just the same old shit, same old, same old. But he did tell me to warn ice climbers, right? What the fuck's an ice climber? Ice climber? God damn it. Okay, just a second. I gotta Google up ice climber. I never fucking heard of such a thing. Oh, what do we got here? Parks Mountain Safety. What the hell is that? Hey, we're going to revise updates of avalanche rain exposure testing. Blah, 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 blah. Huh? So, I'm supposed to take a look at this stuff with you, too, you guys. It's like there's something going on here. And this is like by Kevin Seal. Ah, God. I love it to have a sealskin jacket. The Norwegians, we're clever. The Norwegian Avalanche Warning Service, you're developing. So, if an avalanche happens in Norway, it affects the avalanches on the other side of the world, from what I can understand. So, that's good, I think. And what's this link lead me to? You know, I know something about links, right? I do this for a living. Gambling, drink, exposure scales, blah, I agree, or participate data showing the using that. Not fucking opt out, man. You never sign in to something. Alright. My response is recorded. Parks, mountain safety. There's no such thing as mountain safety. There's such a thing as thinking you're safe in the mountains, but actual mountain safety, who knows? Nothing here. There's nothing. Except there's some pretty boy coming off the ground. Ooh, and he cute. Look at that. What is that? Look at all that shit. Huh. Who does that? Aren't you supposed to close your mouth so you get snow crystals in it? I don't know. Anyhow, what else am I supposed to be looking at here? Well, I'm supposed to take you back to the, this here, right? Bear with me. I know where you live. And that's what's important. You know how I know where you live? Yeah. Anyhow, I gotta read. I gotta do a little changes. Sorry, this is not my specialty, you guys. I don't really, um, know much about this kind of stuff. So I will go down. And I'm supposed to click on this thing. All right. Okay. Let's go to. Right. Low, low, and moderate. Sounds like my girlfriend rating my sex expertise, actually. That's why she doesn't have a credit card or an ID anymore. Yeah. Anyhow. So this was written by forecasters relying on weather models predicting daytime warming, blah, blah, blah. Weather, excuse me, on Wednesday. Yeah, warm temperatures default to conservative charter study data. That sounds like this. And this was written by LP, which I assume means lovely person. Moist snow, point releases are a big concern. Cornices will be starting to get soft and saggy. Just like you guys with ED, soft and saggy. It's a joke, right? You don't think that's funny? You better think it's funny. Okay. So I didn't anything, and I was supposed to tell you that all the usual things, point releases, are going to be more effective for you ice climbers. And what else does it say here? Oh, yeah. Delaminating ice with water on these solar things, especially solar effects. And it also says skiers and or climbers start early. Whatever that means. Well, like, what's early? Like, really early? Early squirrely? Yeah, so that's that. And then, what am I supposed to talk about? Oh my God. What is this thing? Jesus Christ, that's son of a bitch. Your regular host will be back tomorrow, same time, same thing. I'm filling in for him. So don't give me any hassles or I'll kick your freaking ass and I'll hack your IP sort of thing. And all that kind of shit will happen. And don't think I can't do it. Right? Because, and I just want to say, could you just please stay online for a few more minutes? I mean, this show, I'm going to tell you, I'll tell you what, I'm going to tell you my carrot joke, right? Now, this is a good one, so if you haven't gone to the washroom, because a lot of you might pee your pants on this sucker. Anyhow, there's these two carrots, and they've been living together and they were raised together in the garden. And they had, like a typical day, and they played, carrot play, whatever carrots do to play together. And then it's a typical night comes along, and the sun's going down, and one carrot says to the other carrot, "Good night, carrot buddy. Good night, carrot buddy. I'll see you in the morning, carrot buddy. See you in the morning, and we'll have another nice day of playing." Right? But in the meantime, in the middle of the night, along comes a rabbit. And he chews off top of Carrot Buddy's head. And then Carrot Buddy's head is like, oh. So it starts out like any other day. And he wakes up in the morning, and Carrot Buddy's top is chewed off. And he looks at him and he screams, "Ah!" Then he calls the 911, and they send out an ambulance, and then they take him to the carrot doctor. He's at the hospital with the carrot doctor, and the other carrot comes in, and he goes like, and it's been in there for hours, and out comes the carrot doctor, and the carrot doctor says, "I got some good news, and I got some bad news. The good news is he's going to live. The bad news is he's going to be a vegetable for the rest of his life." I kill me! Hmm. Somebody should kill me. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alrighty, let's go back to Banff National Park openings. Transition to this puppy. Oh my god, he's got like a chat loggy thingy happening here. Wonder what they want. What do they say? Who are these people? Anyhow, what we see here has nothing to do with the conditions out here. This is obviously an overburdened sort of piece of snow, and it ran to ground. Even these ground anchors couldn't keep it in place. I would say that was like well faceted out below, and then overburdened snow with some sunshine, and that thing, the wall to wall to wall. I don't know shit about avalanches, but even if you had two glass eyes, you could see what that was about. Alright, he said you can feel free to run some slide sills if you want. And steady on. Huh. I don't know what the special is. I don't know. Hacking into prison systems, opening the doors is mostly what I'm doing these days. I shut down a cruelty zoo in Alberta about a year ago. I don't know. Dealing with the usual stuff. Grabbing, Jeff Epstein's files offline. I could pretty much blackmail anybody right now. Mm-hmm. So, guys, I don't have a lot to tell you. Maybe we could just check out this guy's slideshows. You got any slideshows? Ooh, look at that, baby. Yeah. Told me that to finish the show up with some words of advice and show some scary pictures. So that's a scary picture if I ever saw one. What is that? How come all that snow's down there? Huh? And why are all these people there? God, who would do that stuff? That's a big slide. Yeah. And huh. The things that people do for fun, huh? Fun bitch. Yeah. So obvious slab release there. Obvious slab release. Obvious slab release. Anyhow, folks, we're pretty much done the show here unless anybody's got any questions. In which case, ask away, hasta luego, as we say in the some countries somewhere. And Joe will be back tomorrow with at your regular scheduled time with your regular scheduled stuff, and you'll actually know what he's talking about. He does say a note here about ice climbers staying away delaminated ice, warm heating, ice falls on your freaking head, and so it should with if you're dumb enough to do that for whatever a recreational activity. Skiers start early. Don't expect great skiing on any south or southeast aspects. In actual fact, it's been deteriorating rapidly because of the warmth. No new snow of any significant levels in the forecast. So expected it to get worse. You might be able to string something together on Tuesday. North aspects have been holding together up high, and that's deteriorating rapidly from held out to about 1,700 meters 2 days ago. What else does it say here? Oh, and then it says that expect that to rise to around 19 to 2,000 meters as this warming trend continues. True north aspects in the Alpine will remain good. Predicted for the rest of the week. Unless new snow is replacing these things, you can expect what's it say? Deteriorating conditions. However, new snow is in the forecast with the lowering temperatures, and in the following weeks, possibly, but as far as Sunday or Monday, we have enough snow and a whole refresh on the system with a good crest. Temperatures are cooling significantly enough to maybe hold up that crust. Once that crust gets in with a new snow cover on it, we either develop a new crust as it warms, or that old one stays there well preserved, and we may have some great skiing on that for a while. Other than that, I am kind of tired of this show, and I got to go back to work doing what I do. I'm hacking the British government right now. So if you guys are okay with that, I'm okay with that. Let's get anybody got any questions, any concerns? How is my family doing? Will you come back with equipment videos? What is your specialty nowadays? Equipment videos. Yeah, maybe, kind of looking at things to do. I'm kind of busy. I'm speaking for Joe, of course. And my family, I know they're driving Joe nuts. Actually, he had to go out today, and I'm taking his place because he was pulling his hair out, and he hasn't got that much hair to pull out. So anyhow, I am out of here. We'll talk again tomorrow at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time. That's the end of that. Hasta luego. Dia con Dios. Remember, start early, end early. Ice climbers, you could probably still get away as I look at it. If you're going to climb somewhere in the field place, stay away from anything. But point releases are going to be a big problem here not in the near future, presently right now. That water gets saturated or freezes are not happening all that much, and that's about that. So I am out of here. I'll see you tomorrow. Vaya con Dios.